Oh my God. 20 after 1 went live.
Commander Z! This is so good. Have you seen this, Galen?
I haven't, but it's very good.
You gotta make one of these.
I can't imagine making this video. It'd be so much fun. Can we have a Jake commercial like this?
Yes. Yes, we will. How do we discover P-Lander Z?
Ian.
This is going to inform all of our interface design for We Are Jake.
No, I think what this is we all dress up like this and people hit interactive so we can do what they tell us to do.
Yes.
Dude.
Is this a music video?
What's that?
Is this a music video? When does the music happen?
Yes. Toward the end, I think the last 10 seconds they start.
Really? Okay, let's check out some Jake.
Yes. All right, welcome to another live update of We Are. This is the 20 after 1 development team, and we have a special guest today, Casey McDonald. Woo!
What's up, everybody? Nice to be here.
Casey's in the house. Casey, we worked with Casey back in Never Alone days, right? For years and years. Casey.
Yeah, many years working on Never Alone, making
Nice.
some awesome stuff together. Glad to be here with so many good developers.
Nice. We're gonna check out. Nop's gonna show us latest and greatest on Jake,
The bestest.
the bestest.
Yep.
What have you been working on?
Yep. So this is the most important update I did yesterday. Got the blinking. Hopefully looks good enough over the stream.
He's alive.
Ish.
All right,
Is that
so-
machine learning? Do you use a machine learning algorithm?
Yeah, so that took me like almost 2 days because I had to train it properly and score everything, you know.
Right. Got IBM Watson involved.
Right.
Intelligent eye blinking in any video game ever.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay, so
All right, so
let's
you guys-
see.
You guys are working on some actually meaty features like core mechanics, yeah?
Right, yeah. So this is our first revision of our fighting system.
Ooh.
So we got like a hitbox system that's more like a fighting game where the hitboxes aren't always on like they used to be. So you can't just run into somebody and do damage. Punch buttons that can be held. Also, they're tied to your spacebar. Those are the biggest buttons, so I put it on that one. I don't have movement on the keyboard yet, so I don't know if that feels weird to have one hand on the mouse and one pressing spacebar or not. But
It looks like so Blue Jake does Blue Jake have an action button too, or just Red Jake right now?
they both should.
I think maybe I don't see a punch button either. Maybe it's set up on your stream account.
Yeah, I don't either.
Lame. I thought the project was shared. Let me check.
In the meantime, the dream team is going to wreck shop.
Oh man, get those tanks.
Get away! I need some help here. Get somebody else got to jump in.
All right. I got you. Let's do this.
Like, can't do damage. It's just like you guys are just wrestling friends.
Oh,
Wrestling pals.
There we go. So we can't punch. You're the only one that can punch. Is that right?
I think so.
Nobody can
Okay,
punch.
that looks like punching.
This game's actually better. This is way more my style. All you can do is awkwardly hug.
Oh God.
It's a game about hugging.
Exactly.
Well, that's
Hugging on a
unfortunate.
large scale.
Yeah,
So,
Come here, buddy.
massively
Oh my gosh.
multiplayer hugging.
Let's try that again. Oh, let's hug.
Stream doesn't want it to happen.
Hugs.
Nice.
Frozen in a.
Yeah, I like the freeze is the
Warm
right
embrace.
spot.
Yeah.
It's the right
it's
time,
happening
timing.
a lot.
Oh
yeah.
gosh.
So I
Yeah.
don't know
Elbow.
I don't know what's happening with the controls. I thought the project was the same project, but maybe I'm wrong. So to fix it, I'd have to log out of this account and go back to my other account
Oh.
and get it.
Okay, this will be a short dev update.
We
all
promise
we
that
got.
there is a punch button somewhere.
In the
Actually,
future.
I can probably control your guys' punches. Here we go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Get him! Get him!
Oh, oh,
That's unfair.
Brutal.
there we go.
Hold on. Got the double charge.
Red Jake has to be able to punch too.
Nah,
That's your opinion.
No!
that's your opinion.
Woo, 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 woo. Oh yeah, that was a right in the face. No damage.
Yeah!
Oh,
Those are some punches.
Man. Yes.
oh, oh.
Punches are awesome. They actually like
I feel really
have
kinetic.
some
Yeah,
impact. Yeah.
That's way better than the like slapping your arm around on him.
I mean, the slap in your arm is very good, but we definitely needed something where you could do a big punch.
This is like if punching bags could punch.
Galen, explain what happens when one of these guys goes down. When Jake bites it down.
Well, we gotta let it happen because somebody's got to win here.
Okay.
Show don't tell.
It's the clinch. Can we get Joe Rogan to like help?
Oh,
Going into like Dragon Ball Z mode where everyone's just sort of floating in the air a little bit.
Yeah.
This is like a tickle fight.
Come on.
whoa.
Woo!
Hey.
Oh, got him.
Oh,
Woo!
Okay.
Woo, woo, woo.
oh.
Oh, sorry, I've got a giant rock on my forehead. Sorry.
All right, I just realized I'm playing. I'm in the game.
You are.
Okay.
We got this, Casey.
So
Premium Zesty is gonna premium go down.
Pretty kinetic. I like it.
Oh, look at him skipping.
Like, he's flipping buildings like a skateboard.
Oh, we're going over the top.
Come on.
Oh,
Oh,
This is quite the frolic fight.
threw a mean shoulder in there.
Oh, look at that.
Going up to jump off the ring.
You're right.
fights definitely last longer now.
Yeah.
That is true.
Doesn't.
oh.
Well, it's a little hard to evaluate. I mean, if we all had punch buttons, it might
Yeah, I guess
be-
that's true.
True. If everybody's spamming the punch button all the time.
which is definitely what I would be doing.
Oh, this is getting brutal.
Come on.
Get him down, get him down.
It looks like
I got your back.
Oh, because the cheaters are charging up too, huh?
Yeah, we may need to slow down the. Well, I guess we'll see once we have like for
Yeah.
real
Bring that tank.
punch buttons, but we may need to slow the health regen stuff.
Yeah, I was thinking that too, or increase damage or something.
No, I love the cooldown time on the spawn tank now.
Yeah, it's
Oh
good.
yeah,
Oh,
cool.
And stay down.
Rude. Everybody's dead.
There we go.
Oh,
Down.
Get him.
Oh,
Get
no
him.
healing premium.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
getting wrecked. That's it.
Man,
Kill everyone.
First hour is no joke.
I feel clean. Yep. Good. That's a good spot to leave it. Now, who's gonna win if we're both dead?
So,
I think the stream wins.
Nice. Yeah, I think everybody
watching.
won. We all won. Everyone who saw that is winning right now. A
we're all
lot.
Jake, so we all won.
That's true.
We are Jake.
Wow.
So but great progress on that. I think that's really promising in terms of the kinetic hits and the impacts and stuff.
Cool.
I think it's going to be a lot more active. So what's next up for you? What are you working on? What's coming up?
Well, I kind of wanted to add feedback for like how long you've been charging. So I was thinking like I was playing with it late yesterday, but I didn't put it in. But like building up some spark effect, so it looks like you're as you like do this charge thing, instead of your fist just swinging around like a snake, it also like builds up a lightning ball.
Yeah.
So let's see. What does the charge up look like now? Hang on, Casey. Wait, don't punch just yet. So, maybe can you initiate a regular punch and like a hold punch real fast on one?
Yeah. So
Which guy are you controlling?
it'll be
now?
both. So
Okay.
I guess maybe just blue. So that's like a regular.
Oh, hang on. We let stream. There we go. Okay.
And then if you charge, it does this.
Like a wind up.
This is the best wind up animation I could come up with.
That's so good.
It was really tough because I expected like just it'd be like, oh yeah, it'd be super simple, just like build the shake and then like, have it like gradually intensify and it would look awesome. But since it's a ragdoll, it turns out it's not awesome, and you end up with this. But
It's a bit like a taunt of some kind, like a really, really weak taunt.
so that's the charge up, and then the punch from there is the same animation. But
Yeah.
Yeah. We may want to have a secondary punch animation for the charged punch that like
yeah,
pulls the arm further, so there feels like there's a little more like shift on the body
totally.
from the punch. The other thing I would say on the charge is, if it's possible, I would position the fist. That's so good. I would position the fist more towards like the hip, or like more towards, if possible, to like get the elbow more behind his back. I guess
Yeah, and the
it
fist.
might totally break.
Yeah, it's tough to say the least. I mean, I could like animate more than one bone because right now I'm just doing
Right.
the hand. But like here I can like show you.
Live dev.
So like, oh wait, the blue is like the bone targets basically where things are trying to get,
Right.
and and like as
So good.
as that gets like back
Cannot keep it
farther,
up.
he just kind of bends his arm backwards, and but we could like animate the elbow with that and totally make it do whatever we want.
Right. I guess the IK gets a little funky.
Might
Just
wanna
because the
try
elbow target.
and
ends up-
do little circles, kind of like a cartoonish, like he's
Yeah.
charging. and then-
Yeah.
Yeah, like those old school boxer guys.
Yeah.
How do you? Can you do any kind of posing to get him into a? Hey, stop! Who's spawning tanks?
That's hilarious.
Fucker. I'm trying to stomp him out here. How do you pose? Can we pose him so he has a little bit of?
You've given us too much power.
Right, with great power comes great responsibility.
Look at that.
With great power comes great response to Trilotron.
Wait, oh, there's a new guy in. Who's Adman112? Do we have a friend?
We have a friend. Welcome, friend.
Oh, but he left.
Oh. What the hell is this? I'm out.
It's possible to be too inviting.
Gotta ignore you.
Come on in and sit here and.
Hey, welcome.
We're friends now.
That's right.
Oh, oops.
Awesome.
Oh.
So what were you saying about the posing?
Oh, can we posing like giving him some posture or a pose to make him feel like he's really winding up, like leaning back?
Yeah, we can. I mean, the system is like, it's not like it can be brittle.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, we can totally like pose. However, like, I guess it's just tough, right, for me because I'm just animating them with like this animator tool thingy and like just taking transforms and animating the transforms.
Right.
So if we can,
I wonder if we could give you poses and blend somehow.
yeah, totally. Like, yeah, if we had animation, like actual animations for like this character, we
Right.
can totally do something like that.
Cool. Sounds good. Okay, so what's next? What are you up to today?
Let's see. Let me see the list. I was gonna focus on the round mechanics, like having a timer and having the game like end after a time, so it doesn't go on forever.
Nice.
I wanted to add that feedback stuff for the punching,
Right.
and then taunting maybe.
Oh, great. Are
That's-
those?
yeah.
Do you think about doing those automated or player activated?
I don't know. I don't know. That's a good question.
My design was going to be a mix, so it's automated that they put their arms up in the air,
Right.
but then by hitting the punch button, you like
Oh,
air
right.
punch up above your head.
Oh, nice.
So like you still have the ability to kind of taunt, but it automatically puts you in like a taunt pose.
Right. But you can plus it.
Yeah,
Right.
mostly because I think it'll look really funny to have the arms like punching up in the air.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, that felt comfortable.
Uh
I turned his animator off when he was blinking.
oh. He does not like this. Those shoulders are not happy.
He doesn't need to see. He's feeling it.
How do you feel about working on one of the grapple mechanics or another audience participation moment?
Grapples is kind of scary, but I can totally try it.
Yeah. Galen, have you have a design for that yet?
Kind of. It's loose, but I have something. I have a start, at least.
Are you guys thinking a grapple as in? Because when I picture a grapple, I'm thinking like a suplex. But are you guys thinking more of like a boxing clinch thing where they just kind of hold on to each other?
I think that is the like main state of the grapple, and then it ends in a suplex for
Okay.
sure. So like, I think that the state where people are voting is where they're like just grabbed onto each other and pulling each other around. So I think one of the things with the grapple is that we want them to be physically attached when they're in that mode. So you can still move around, but then you're pulling the other Jake.
Right.
And then the end should result in like a suplex down that knocks the other one out.
That sounds so awesome.
So what would be the conditions by which you would get in the grapple? Is it just detecting when they're really close?
I think the grapples need to be infrequent enough that they're an exciting moment. So I would say, I mean, this is maybe, we probably need to build up some more kind of logic around it. But I was thinking when there's some sort of simultaneous move. So either like they both punch at
Right.
the same time when they're up close, or they're
Yeah.
both running at like full speed and run into each other, or that you need some criteria to engage the grapple.
And then when it's on, a lot of like some full screen effects or other kinds of things to really make you feel like you're in that mode. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But I mean, at the base level, it just needs to happen.
Yeah, do some like shin kicks. Kick him in the shin and knock him down.
Kia.
Exactly. And I think that's how you gotta add the sounds are. Yeah.
I wonder about kicks.
If you're seeing this, I think kicks are going in.
Yeah,
this.
you know, what are you crazy? Look at
I mean, look at that. Yeah.
It works perfectly.
The overstretch is actually awesome.
As designed.
Yes.
Elastic man.
Oh man,
Dude.
Like you put some particle effects on that, you've got something.
The new Dulcine.
Power move.
Oh, I'm knocking buildings over.
Now you done it.
Oh.
Well.
So good.
So good.
Ragdolls are so much fun.
I'm only allowing kicks unless the official terminology is a jort kick.
Sure.
Jort to the face.
So other updates. Felix is going to be starting on some audio soon. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's going to be awesome.
It'll be great.
Yeah, which
Special guest audio dude who our friends at Top Stitch are lending us for a week, which is awesome. Thank you, Nick and Reed at Top Stitch, plugging on Truck Stars. Felix is going to be helping out. He's going to do some music, some ambience, and sound effects. So the next week or so, we should be getting that in.
Look, it's.
uh-oh.
You guys ever seen The Exorcist?
Yeah, I was gonna say things have gone awry, I think.
He's back.
Oh yes, head turns. So you were saying not for head movement. We need to look at the rig again.
Yeah. So this is why I said it was weird. So like, maybe this is just not my like. I just don't have a very good understanding of like how rigs or like ragdolls work. But like, so here's the head. So like the hips are like the root bone.
Yeah.
And then like spine, chest, neck, and then head. So I would
Right.
expect to be able to turn the head like freely.
Yeah.
But like when I do it, it like turns the entire body.
Hmm.
What's the nesting on that?
On the
Yeah,
oh
that
so
is weird.
yeah, so like this.
Because well, I was
this-
just looking at the bone nesting, and the bone nesting looks correct.
yeah,
at
so
the-
yeah, so like these are the actual bones, and then this is just the thing that like this bone is trying to match.
Right.
Yeah,
You're getting independent movement in one axis, but not the other. Yeah.
right, and I think I can do it this way too,
Oh yeah.
but
Just not on
but
the
not
Y.
the way
Yeah.
that we would want to do it. So yeah, I don't know. It's kind of weird. I think the hips did some weird stuff too.
What if you move the neck bone?
That's a good question. I don't have. Let's see. I can try to do it because I don't have a target set up for it.
Nah,
might-
it's
that
just
might work.
correct. Oh god.
Something else is overriding it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah. All
just
the ragdoll stuff is overriding it, right?
totally. Yeah, when you mess
Yeah.
with when you mess with the ragdoll stuff like directly, it kind of breaks a bunch of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you do the head, it will does the same
Right,
thing.
because
So
you have
actually,
a
the
target
neck,
that it's trying to hit.
I can try the neck. That might actually work. What is happening?
Stream ghosts.
Okay, are you guys haunting me? There. Okay, that was weird.
Describe what you're doing now.
Sorry. Oh shoot, I can't actually. Well, so I was just setting up a new target for the neck bone. but I forgot that this is actually this system doesn't support like any old transform. It has to have like a rigid body on it for all these joints have like rigid bodies on them. So I can't. I guess I can just add a rigid body. What's the
Why
worst
not?
that could happen?
Go for broke.
What's that?
Oh, the neck just fell through the world.
Oh, goodness.
Oh no!
Oh, dear.
It's grim.
Oh dear.
Oh.
He ate
Right.
something that didn't agree with him.
Oh, no. What have I done?
Boom.
Oh wow!
So,
Wow.
This
mean,
is
it
why we
works.
can't have head movement.
You can get a lot of cool effects out of this system.
Oh man! I like how you see the face every once in a while.
Hey.
That is, yeah, that's
That's
something.
a nightmare.
dude.
Yep.
This is amazing. Oh, I love it.
It's looking good. Solid.
How does
Oh,
Oh.
man!
just the tip of the iceberg? Oh,
Now,
there we go.
Red Dick wins.
That's
got the neck
those are,
tumbling.
those are his hips.
I like how Blue Jake won somehow in that scenario.
Oh man.
Blue Jake ascended.
Yeah, I think.
Some next level stuff here.
Yeah, so head movement and stuff. I think the neck is definitely worth trying, but
Yeah.
actually, maybe I can do it by just pausing. 'Cause I think
Yeah.
I think what happened is just I put a rigid body on it and it fell through the world because of gravity.
I think between head tracking, blinks, and like a couple of like basic reacts, that the Jakes will really come to life.
Yeah, I was so excited to get those blinks.
The effect when they're selected there is actually pretty hilarious. The orange glowing.
I was playing with them one day and like I almost added something, but there wasn't really a reason. But like I really wanted to do the like, like from the mask.
Jake sunglasses.
Is that right?
We're probably going to want to experiment with having a jawbone in there too, because that'll look really good if it gets
Oh,
snapped
yeah.
in the mouth and see that wobbling around.
I want to see it like hyper extended, like way too
Slow
far,
motion. Right.
and then like slow mo.
Jaw just drops through the world.
He knock his beard off. Feel hard as
Oh my god!
Facial hair falls off.
For sure, all of the accessories that you can put on the characters are just loosely physically attached,
Yes.
so they can be punched directly off.
Can you imagine like half hanging off sunglasses?
All right, so weird. Oh right, okay, I'm done.
So what are you doing? Explain what you're doing now.
Okay, so I think I have the bone set up to the controller here. So this will let us be able to move this bone and have the ragdoll actually respond.
What IK system did you end up using for this?
It's not actually IK. It's just active ragdoll is what they call it. And yeah, it's like it seems like everybody kind of does it a little bit different. There's a lot of like indie devs out there that have done it, and a lot of them use like forces on. They take a ragdoll and like use forces to hold like the head up, and different like varieties of that. And I kind of did something similar, except I have it where like forces can be enacted on like any bone really, or any like ragdoll joint rather, and then it's kind of like a spring joint essentially,
Right.
to these targets. So like the head will like try to spring to this position, and then that gives you like a pretty decent system. I guess. Or it's more controllable, because I played with like having the forces just hold the head up, and that was tough for me.
Yeah,
It was kind of erratic, but
and not controllable.
yeah, totally. I mean, it's more. It was more random than what I've got now. Okay, so. Oh wait. See if. Oh wait, that was the head. Okay, see if this does anything. Wait, working? Oh, it is working. But so
You'll probably need to turn the neck and head joints
yeah,
at the
yeah.
same time.
let me see if I can. Okay, cool. Yeah, you're probably right.
If you have a target to the head.
Okay, yeah, it just still moves the whole body. I mean, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting that he leans back.
What's that on your shirt? Huh?
It's really nice to see that. Yeah, it's really nice to see that extra body movement at the extents. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that kind of stuff is kind of awesome, but because you just kind of get it for free with having like the ragdoll set up.
So it looks like actually on the left, right. So up and down looks really nice. When you do the left, right looking, it's almost it actually works pretty well. Except it seems like the body starts to shift too early, right? He'd want him to look. He looks a little like neck locked right now when he goes left and right.
Yeah, totally. Actually, I wonder if there's just like something with the joint.
Yeah, it looks like it's just constrained on that one axis.
See, okay, so this is like what's causes me the biggest pain with the system is like I just don't understand these gizmos for this joint. Like,
Yeah, I'm
Oh, those
definitely
are
with
the
you.
constraints. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah, I
yeah,
mean,
they have limited constraints. If you look at the blue axis there, it looks like that one is constrained entirely to one direction. So that's probably why. If you do that full 360, you should be able to do the full rotation, I think.
It's very jiggly though.
it's the that Shaq gif.
It's got the low blood sugar.
Yeah, so if you give it a shot now, it probably will work. And you can use that to inform when his body starts rotating. So if it's the full 360 right now, you're going to get some nasty Exorcist stuff probably. But
oh,
No!
so exciting. Yeah. Okay, cool.
who
Okay.
knew you just needed somebody who spent too long looking at physics joint constraint gizmos?
Perfect.
I love it.
So you should probably set it to be like a 90-degree angle forward so that his shoulders will start rotating once he hits like a 45.
Yeah,
I
totally.
think you'll probably get a nice constraint there.
Well, you don't want the ability to punch him in the head and have his head go all the way around.
I mean, we could just do like Rock'em Sock'em
That'd be
Robots where
good.
the head just goes flying off into the distance.
Yes.
That's locked in. That's in the design now.
Oh,
Nice.
that's it. Look at that.
Huh?
That looks
So
great.
good.
Great.
Hey, Jake.
What?
What? Who said that? It's part of his backstory. He's extremely paranoid.
Nope.
Does
nope,
look like
nope,
he's-
nope.
Had a little too much of something.
So you should be able to get away with that. Oh no!
Oh, that's it. Hit him right off the chin. Hit him like right from the bottom chin. Poof.
Oh wait, that was too much. Yes.
So you should be able to get away without the neck joint. I think you should be able to just do the head joint.
Yeah, have it shut off,
Yeah.
or like it's not doing anything. Yeah, cool. That's awesome.
Galen, what do you think about some distance fog?
Yes.
Have some.
I think yes on distance fog.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to play with our shaders to do that because
Yeah.
yeah.
We may want to. I guess this is the question about upgrading to 2018 then, because if we want to do specific shader stuff, we'll need to do that.
Jake says no.
Have you tried?
Yes.
doing fog with the current shaders?
I haven't, but I noticed that. Let's see, on the post-processing thing, it was turned on here. Oh, well, it was turned on here at one point.
Oh, just because that's turned on doesn't mean that it actually.
It's up at the top. Go
Oh,
go
yeah.
all the way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Fog.
yeah, I guess I don't know anything about this fog, but
That fog, I'm not sure either, but if you go to the lighting panel and just turn on fog, it should theoretically work. It's at the bottom.
can I do this while running?
Yeah,
Sure, why
just
not?
check the fog checkbox there.
Oh,
And then
look at
you'll
that.
need to change.
Change the
Hey,
density
it
to
works.
like 1,000,000.
Yeah, it does work.
Change it to like
change the density to
0.01.
like 0.1, yeah.
Oh, it's already 0.01.
You kind of want volumetric, right? It's only going to affect
It,
the
well,
clouds and stuff.
No,
yeah,
it'll
well,
affect the buildings too.
Well, yeah, but it's not going to have the effect you're looking for. You kind of want it to like.
Well, yeah,
Change that density number.
yeah.
You
Be
want
like
to lower?
0.05 or
Blue
0.1.
color too.
This is
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Audience.
Blue?
Look at all these backseat drivers here.
Make it higher. More fog.
Oh, more fog.
Yeah.
Better.
Yeah, that's good. Hell
This
yeah.
is like
Make it the sky color.
downtown San Francisco.
Yeah.
If you make it the sky color, it'll.
What? Make it a
Yeah.
blue?
The
Or
light-
Yeah.
are you saying change the sky color? Oops.
No, no.
Change it to the same as the sky color itself. The fog color, the same.
Just
as
eyedropper it.
I drop
Just
off.
do a different thing. Knob.
Oh.
Knob.
Slow down.
This is the next level of interactives, by the way. It's all audio. We'll have
Welcome
350
to
people
live
in here.
streaming your development.
Do you guys? Does
Not
this
do a
happen?
thing.
Do you guys do
Yes.
this? Like, I have a 2560 by 1440 monitor, and like the eyedropper is just off.
Oh, I
yeah.
hate it.
I have a 4K monitor and I can't eyedropper anything. It's a nightmare.
Unity's got it.
There you go.
Oh, it's not actually good.
Better.
Sorry.
There you go.
Ooh. No.
Starting to look
That's good.
This looks like an Ice Water Games game.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Trick is just really a lot of fog.
Uh-oh. If you want to make it a Galen Drew game, just make the real dense fog and make it yellow.
Done.
That's true.
It's always yellow fog.
And give it a very
The sky's
fashionable
gotta be like
mustache.
blown out in gray though, right?
Yeah.
It shouldn't
Gotta be
affect the
yellow.
clouds either.
Yeah. Wonder if I can just
Beautiful.
do something to the material.
It might
Shader.
change if you change the render queue.
Well, maybe. But yeah, in the shader, there's a section
Yeah.
where they apply fog to the color in the frags.
Yeah, have to edit it. Edit it.
It.
Or maybe I can just do. Nope, that didn't work.
Yeah, try that
Oh.
render queue. Put it at like 3050.
Well, yeah. Yeah, I think.
I think it's
Yeah, I think Kevin's
it's just
right. I think
applying
there's-
the fog color.
Yeah,
Mm.
in the shader. What shader? Oh yeah, this is one of the curved world things.
Mm.
I mean, that would be an easy thing to change, though. Easy
It
thing to
definitely
fix.
helps.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
This looks great.
Helps give it a infinite world feel.
Oh no, code.
It was a
So-
trap the whole time.
Okay, so
Gotcha.
now he's gonna start coding, and we have to yell at him about what to code.
Why are you putting your semicolon there? Why isn't that spaced out? What are you doing?
I don't.
What is that?
We're
The
busy.
ring?
I
Get
know they
ready
put
for
them.
business.
Inversion of control.
Oh man.
Why don't you lerp it?
Oh, lame.
We lost it.
Yeah, I didn't. For some reason, I just expected this to stay.
Yeah, for some reason that does not stay persistent with the.
Sucks.
And
Just kidding. I love it.
whose fault is that, Kevin?
It's my fault.
We walked right into that one.
Just didn't have the willpower.
To make it good.
Yep.
So next NOP stream, I demand him to have a blue screen on, a green screen.
Oh,
I
I
wanna
don't
see
even have a
Mom.
webcam.
Oh, we gotta get.
Oh damn! I gotta get rid of my webcam.
Can we
Yeah,
do
so-
everything with like a DV camera?
What's
Yes.
a DV camera?
The old like tape.
Like a high
record to
8 or
tape?
whatever.
Yeah. Like super shitty home video.
Yes.
The
quality.
kind that like that have like the cassette tape in the side.
Yeah. The one where on the video baked in is the date and time.
You know, there are a lot of shader effects now to get that exact look, which
Yeah,
is
and-
hilarious.
And I really love them too.
Remember the time when everything was worse? Let's reproduce that.
Actually, I saw
Everything was worse, but you know when it was from.
Right.
I saw on
Right.
Reddit the other day. It was some guy who was working. I think it was a Unity game too. He was making like an old school MMO graphics, like just the like PlayStation era graphics, and like it looked exactly like it. It was pretty amazing.
That's actually one of the things that's super cool about the scriptable render pipeline stuff is that somebody could just make a pipeline that like outputs GameCube games, which is awesome. Like, I don't know. I think that's super cool that people can just make a look that,
Yeah.
I don't know, is specific to an era.
Really nice jobs on whoever's doing those bird sounds.
I know, it's like Eden over there.
Galen is making those with his mouth.
It's all me.
It's pretty amazing he can talk and create that sound at the same time. It's like I think you've picked the wrong profession. Professional bird noise maker.
Who's to say which is the real bird, which is me?
Now he's making airplane noises.
Yep.
How authentic.
I live near birds and trains.
Explain what you're doing now.
I am attempting to copy.
Yeah,
the
explain
shader
it. Matt.
Explain
so
it.
I can.
Explain it. Explain it.
Explain yourself.
I'm attempting to find the right shader to copy so I can get rid of the fog and fix the clouds, but apparently I suck at finding this file. Jeez. All right. So this is like a curved world shader. It came with their stuff. Oh, here it is. Oh, that's not what I want. What?
Do we have to use these curved world shaders for pretty much everything for it to
no,
work?
no. They just supplied these to like help us. Actually, I think the Toon shader I made, like from, I mean, it's still the default like Unity stuff, but like they make it pretty simple to like interject their like transformations and stuff. See,
I
actually
see.
here you just include this like include file, and then where's the vertex? You just apply this like transform point, and then that's it. Like two lines basically.
Wow.
Nice.
That's nice. So we will have to do that. We'll have to have a custom shader for everything if we want to do that.
Yep, totally.
Cool. Does that support? We have like full settings to change the way it transforms, right?
Oh yeah, totally. Like you can.
Oh, okay, cool. It's all
Yeah,
scripted.
so
Cool.
like
Sweet.
you can bend more, bend less.
Oh,
You
yeah.
can
You could do the
do
that's
it.
good.
Doctor
The
Strange
Inception.
territory.
the
Uh-oh.
Inception world where it folds in on itself.
and then you can
do
also
that.
do like where
Oh,
it
at
cuts
one
off.
point. Yeah, that's cool.
To make it
Oh,
flat
that's a
around
good
the
effect.
center. And then I have right now, you can define like which point it should like curve based on, and I have it like this camera offset right now. So like as you move this, that'll transform.
Oh god.
Whoa, cool.
And yeah,
What
it's
was the
pretty
name of that asset?
Curved World, I think is.
It was just
what
called
it's
Curved World on the
Yeah.
asset store.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. Like, yeah.
That's super cool.
Curve all the things.
Okay. So now.
Take that, fog.
In your face. Yeah, whatever. I think that's all the fog. And boom.
Hey.
Oh, look at that. Look at
Look at it.
Cool. Sweet. Yeah, that looks pretty cool.
Yeah,
Nice.
that's great.
Nice.
Is there any way you can change, like, when, like, this ramp of the fog?
Is
There's
it linear
different
or
modes.
exponential? Yeah.
Yes, there's the linear mode, exponential mode, and then I think there's a
Exponential squared. Yeah. It's
Squared, yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Okay, so oh nice. You got a start and an end.
I mean, the ZFog is one of the least sort of flexible modes. You get more fancy with it and go do some per pixel interesting stuff, but
It is.
maybe that's not necessary.
You'll need to change the end for it to be like a tighter ramp. So if you set the end, like basically your difference is going to be how tight your ramp is on this one.
Oh, so I want it bigger. Wait, I'm so confused.
If you want a really soft ramp,
I just want it to be, I want to be able to crank up the fog, but then have it start later.
oh, so that if you
Where's
want
the
it to
strength?
start later, do like 50 on your start, and then you could do like if you do like 60 on your end, you'll get basically just like a hard line.
Whoa.
I understand now.
That's pretty slick. Yeah, I like the way you get that silhouette. That's cool.
Yeah.
Wow, that's so cool.
That's what I think. That's what you really were looking for.
Yeah, it gets in that more kind of cartooning range, which is really cool.
We're not going for super realism with Jake.
Only in the way that
I mean,
necks
my arm
work.
bends like that. I don't know about yours.
Yeah. Have you seen my neck recently?
I'll make it a point to look at it the next time I see you.
It's a good one.
Maybe tomorrow we'll have to do an update on your neck.
Yeah.
Just live stream his neck for the whole meeting.
What that neck do?
Breaking ground here.
What the neck?
Minute neck updates. Speaking of updates, this dev update of 30 minutes is an hour and 34 minutes.
This is
Did we
not-
go that long?
That's not
Yes.
right. Actually,
Say tons.
Well, that's how long we've
that's not
been.
right. That's how long
on
the
the call.
call has gone on.
We've
Alright.
been streaming for probably like 45 minutes though.
Sorry.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. All right, should we go out with a little P-Lander Z?
Yes. Let me find it
That's the
again.
intro and outro to every update on Jake.
Ninja High School. This is P-Lander Z, Ninja High School, PV.
I think it's Ninja High School.
Ninja High School.
Stick to where we were.
Oh, let's start from the beginning. Can we have some audio, though?
I don't know.
Is it
We
not
need to
playing
watch
audio?
the whole thing.
Dropping frames.
Bad stream.
I'm gonna try out that new OBS.
Yeah.
Are you still just using the classic OBS?
Yeah.
it's super choppy. Thanks everybody for joining. I look forward to seeing you on the next dev update.
Thanks, y'all.
Bye for now.
Keep it frosty.
Bye, everybody.
Uh.
Bye.